Hello. I hope you're all doing fantastic this Sunday afternoon, evening. I'm excited. I was looking into what games I wanted to play on stream for like the summer basically. And I had a lot of options going into it, and then I was looking at it, and then I saw this game. And Katie can attest this. Hold on, let me get Katie. Katie, you can attest this with me, right? And we looked up the voice cast for this game, and it is ridiculously strong. Like, there's some powerhouses in here, including some like actors that we've seen in other things that we freaking love.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Well, for instance, we know that the lead is Laura Bailey, and we know like this is Troy Baker, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, Carrie Payton, who Kate and I should know as, I'm pretty sure he's he's Cyborg. And then Raul Coley, who is the actor from iZombie that we adore. Felicia Day is in this, who Katie knows as well as I do. Allegra Clark, who I love. Erica Ishii, Ashley Johnson, Anjali Bhimani. Yeah, this cast is a little insane. So forgive me if I'm like fangirling this entire game. I'm gonna be freaking out every time a new character shows up on screen. But I know nothing about this game besides how dope this cast is.
How cool it looks.
Yeah, it's a very sweet artistic aesthetic. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this game has to offer. Besides that, I think we're pretty much ready to go. I don't want to wait much longer, honestly. I want to get into it. So let's just go. Always save slot 2 because we all know that slot 1 is... It's your test run, but this is a real run. So we're doing slot 2. There are a few content warnings. I did look at them beforehand. Just a quick refresher, there is some alcohol use. There is violence, because, you know, yeah. But we play Persona 3 here, so there's some stuff involving PTSD, death, and then there's some themes of suicide in the middle of the game, which I don't think we'll hit today. But instead it's going to take... I can technically beat this in one stream, but we're going to be doing more than just the face value content. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to hit some good content today.
4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
Hey, Rainy.
Well,
Weekend was pretty eventful, to say the least. It was very stressful for me, but I managed to go out yesterday.
I had a dream where this exact thing happened, except we were on stage and naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Okay, so I specifically turned off the timers so I had time to chat if y'all started spamming or doing things, because I would be stressed otherwise.
Yeah, I don't like timers for stuff like this. It makes me stressed.
Yeah. Okay, I really want to say maybe we should try that, because that'd be really funny. I'm doing it.
Do it.
Hey, we should consider that. We could be the Naked Band, coming soon to a really private auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
They're cute.
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Aw. Aw. Wait, there's a heart next to one. I want to click the heart option. What does the heart mean? I don't know
Clearly they didn't do it.
How does this game work? I don't know what this game does. Okay. Also,
You'll
Rainy,
find out.
I forgot to mention, I went on like an hour walk yesterday. I walked home from like downtown, so my legs are killing me. So don't expect me to move today.
We also forgot to tell chat about the fact that I went viral.
Yeah. Katie also went viral on Twitter. I'm not sure if I've talked about this yet, but she posted something because you know how like Twitter like made it so likes are private to like protect big government officials from being revealed that they liked porn. Well, now Twitter is officially okay with porn, and then they made likes not visible so that instead of it making an option so that your likes are either visible or invisible, they just said, hey, all likes are invisible now because they know politicians are just stupid to make them invisible themselves. And they got in trouble. And now people are doing this like little like thing, this little guy from the Wii with a big plus, yeah, and that's like the thing that's been trending. So Katie made gay versions, and it is popping, and to the point where I'm looking at random Twitter feeds and I'm seeing her things just exist in the responses, which is so cool.
Let me go look at the post and see what we're up to right now.
Yeah.
I gotta scroll to the top. 1.6 million views. It's a lot. It's a lot of eyeballs.
Yeah, I feel like
What?
I'm debating if I should like click the heart thing or if I'm missing something. I don't know how the mechanics
Do
work.
it.
Also, apparently
Do the heart thing.
There's like 14 endings. Okay, I'm stressed already. I want a good ending.
Do the heart thing.
You're the best.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
She wants me.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, don't worry about that. Really, Grace. You'll get through this.
Also, I'm hot.
Yep.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I am still obsessed with this.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Home. Together.
Oh, I know her actress too.
Lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters.
I can turn this game
No
a bit
star
more.
to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free.
Aw.
Like a boat lost at sea.
Oh, the door's opening. Someone's watching me.
With no sails. Not a
Hello.
Smash.
breeze. I am drifting cold waters. No star
Yep, I was right, Smash.
to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside.
That's Ashley Johnson.
My name's Calliope.
Yep.
You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Hold on. Options. I can just... I want the music... Like that, I think? Because the music is quiet and I want the music to be louder.
Normally you have the opposite problem in these types of things,
Yeah.
where the music is blasting your
thanks.
eardrums and you can't understand
I'm
anyone's
Grace.
words.
Mm-hmm.
are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
kind of want to offer an "Are you sure?" because she seemed a little nervous.
Yeah.
Do you really want to join our band? You sure you got the right audition?
I'd give anything to join you, Grace.
Oh.
All right. Well,
She's not gonna be able to sing well, is she? We know Ashley Johnson can sing.
From all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat lost at sea. Oh, I'm about to rest.
This audio is gonna be driving me nuts. I think I need to just keep it max and just.
Yeah, it sounded like the music was quieter because you're changing the master volume, not
Yeah,
like
but the music. Can
master
go louder.
normally includes.
Oh, there's
the
more
music.
audio. I'm stupid. I just didn't scroll down. I thought that was it. Okay. We can turn the sound
Yeah,
effects
I was
down.
just like, changing the master volume isn't gonna help.
Yeah, sound effects down, action, sound effects down. We can just keep the music blasting. We can turn the voice down as well.
Not too much though, because you don't want to not be able to understand what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah. Score, music, done, confirm. Okay.
You still have your life
There we go.
ahead. I am drifting cold waters. No star to be seen. All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, this is character creation. Are you charming? Are you kick-ass? Or are you clever?
This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing. Everyone likes her more for it. In your face, this Grace is very punk rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty.
I love that you have 3 different versions of the character. That's great.
Fuck. Already? I need to play this game at least 3 times.
Yep.
Shit! I didn't... there's already so much my brain wants to do. Okay. If that's the case, let's look at how we want to play this character.
If there's romance in this game, then clearly you want to start with charming and romance everyone.
My instinct was charming, actually. To start, I think I'm in.
That's how you've been playing her so far.
Yeah, I'm in a charming mood. I think that's how I want to play her, at least at the beginning in this instance. So let's do charming.
Maybe if I leaned upon my friends, raise the alarm, I'll call for them. Do I have the heart?
I think that's a light. Did the light change green there?
Me safe from harm?
wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Ah, okay, I understand. So each of the symbols gives you different options.
Ah, so if you were smart, you could
I could
piece it together early, but you can't piece it together because you aren't clever.
Yeah. And then, so I guess the heart implies that's like a romance option, and then there's going to be charisma options, there's going to be kick-ass options, there's going to be intelligent options. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of want to say I'm glad you did. I think that's the route I want to go. No, you know what? she came in to comfort me. I want to comfort her back. That's
Well,
the
I
right
know
way.
why I feel that way, but what's your story?
I'm reaping what I've sown, I think. This has been a very long time coming.
Ouch. Sounds harsh.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
I'm gonna be honest with her. She gets it, so why would I not be honest? I'm gonna go for it.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Those are good questions to ask.
I like her. This game is already so good. I'm like 5 minutes in.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right
Right.
there.
See you then.
I'm loving this game. I'm like 5 minutes in and I want to know so much more. And I want to play 3 versions. Ah. Okay. Got myself my my drink.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
Oh,
I didn't know or else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
I walked
I'm a-
away for 1 second and you killed her?
no, she killed her. She's dead already. It wasn't me. I knew someone was dying. I didn't expect it to be her. I'll get help. How did you find me? What happened? I don't care about how she found me. I just want to get help. I want to save her.
Oh, God. You're hurt. I'll get help.
No. No, you have to wait. You can't go.
But why?
I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
Is we're gonna tell me like you're my mom
What
or
do you
something?
mean? Hey. Calliope! Please. Please, come on.
Whoa! Touch it!
What?
Quickly, grab it! Grab it before it disappears. Oh, never mind. It's just in me. That's okay.
Shouldn't she take you out to dinner first?
Yep. But whoa.
Blowy.
Okay. Now, who the hell are you?
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Who... Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Hold on. That's Erika Ishii, isn't it? I can
Nah.
Yep, I smelled it from a mile away. I know my girl. Oh, okay.
This cast is wild.
It's so good. Did you do this to her?
Did you do this to her? Did you hurt Calliope? If you did...
Her Cal? No, I wouldn't ever. Like, ever. She's the best.
she really is dead, huh? Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Ah, I see the explain this right now angry choice. I chose the charisma option. I've had 0 charisma options so far. Feels good.
You'll have them.
The chorus?
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
I guess they're authorities? But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. Like, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
What?
It's in you now, which makes you a god.
This is
Surprise,
a game about
right?
gods.
Yes.
You with me so far? Cool. Let's go.
The animation style of this is like very classic game, but I kind of love it. I think
It's like a comic book.
yeah, it's so good. And it perfectly balances 2D and 3D modeling too. Ow?
Bird.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
In Idol?
No, wait. Where did you bring me?
What?
How did we get here?
What's going
The
on?
chorus can explain. Don't touch anything.
I'm immediately touching
Okay.
everything I can. I'm telling you right now, I'm immediately touching everything.
Everything? Is that what you said?
Huh?
Okay.
I'm touching
Yeah.
everything.
I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Nope, touching everything.
Touch everything. That's exactly what they told us to do. Is touch
Yeah.
everything.
I want a cookie. I love just sitting on the desk. I'm not touching things, and there's a chair right there, but I'm sitting on the desk like the true idiot I am. Yes, eat a cookie. Do it. 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 Uh-oh. Smash. On the right. You see that? Her. Smash.
Smash them all.
He's also pretty good Smash. She's also a good Smash. The other one's just a little...
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on
The Muses?
to you,
Oh.
our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
My, you have had quite the day, haven't you?
I'm gonna go with Calliope is really
So
dead.
Calliope is really dead. Even if she's a...
A god?
yeah, a god.
Yes, we call it passing on, but yes, sadly it happens even to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
But gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with,
Okay.
and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
Right, and you live here. Not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television. I do what I must.
You expect me to believe that gods, sorry, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Wow, rude.
I have an option for myself. I'll do it.
You want me to die? But that isn't fair.
I know, but consider it from our point of view. A dear sister, someone who traveled with us through the ages, gone.
But I didn't do it. Aren't you supposed to be the goddess of wisdom? Can't you see this isn't right?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
But it isn't.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But this isn't justice.
Musical time? Gone?
What?
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen.
Hi, Braver. Sorry about the one. Rip.
You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
It's already
She came
amazing.
to me.
5 minutes in.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that shield
You must know
us.
I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now,
Yeah.
the muse is gone.
Now that she's
gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
God, this is so
I
good.
disagree.
Ooh.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Investigation time?
Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
Ooh. I like the let me prove
We need to
myself.
find the truth.
We need to find the truth.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking finding the truth sounded more like you are valuing Calliope more than yourself.
I agree. I agree.
There
has to be
like
some
in my
way to
mind.
find the truth.
I like it.
Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know...
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
I kind of say, how do I prove my innocence? Like, what?
Yeah.
What to I? What
Wait,
should I
wait,
do?
I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
Okay.
What happens after a week?
A week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
It's confidence. We'll do. I'll prove this because. But how the hell do I
Can
find the killer?
someone explain to me just how I'm supposed to find the truth? I'm not a detective. I don't know anything about the idols.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I knew you were gonna say that. How did I know you were gonna say that?
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules.
Oh.
Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands.
Okay.
Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Don't make me choose whether I have to pick a cookie or not, because I will choose it every time. Oh. Okay. Oh, I have to actually click on
yeah,
something.
but-
Okay. What's my journal say? Freddy. Edge of Elysium is their band, but in was her idea. Can you join stuff after Freddy watches? Okay. Freddy, I only call her Farishta when I'm visiting her house. Her mom always makes those deep fried honey snacks I love. Has been the best friend since probably since forever. We used to make up rhymes while we skipped rope. It's been that long. We've come a long way from those days. Edge of Elysium was her band, but I've used her idea. I haven't seen Freddy much since I left school, but it's been kind of rough going. I can sing, sure, and when we get a gig, it feels good being up on stage. But is this really my thing? I don't know. I know Calliope was one of the muses. Is that the same as being a god? Anyways. But that's really about it. I don't know where she lived, and what she got up to, or her enemies were. I have so many questions. For one, what was she doing when she found me at the gymnasium? Was she just passing by, or did she plan that? How did she know where I lived? I keep thinking about what Calliope said to me before she died. She seemed so sad. Did she know that this was going to happen? Most of all, why did she pick me? Hermes is the idol who came to collect me at my apartment when Calliope died. I don't know their name at the time, but of course, Athena only mentioned who they were afterwards. I guess they're the god of doorways, maybe? I wonder if they can go anywhere with that power. Into bank vaults, into a mountain across the world? Pretty wild to think about. Could Hermes have been involved in Calliope's death? They seem surprised, if not broken up about it. Not that Hermes strikes me as someone who does much deep thinking. They seem more like a kid, although I guess looks can be deceiving. Why did they have to come when Calliope died? And they did it right away, too. Kind of suspicious, if you ask me. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, and I can believe it. She has the sparkle when you look at her. Like she's done one of those old-timey movie stars. All glamour and presence. I bet if she walks into a room, everyone stops what they're doing to stare at her. Why she's part of the chorus, I have no idea. She seemed kind of quiet and sad, like she's busy writing some teary ballad in her head and not really listening to what's going on around her. If Aphrodite is behind Calliope's death, then she hides it super well. Maybe you just naturally learn how to be a great actress after thousands of years. How would I know? We have Apollo, Hunky Mick, Abs McGee. I don't know much about this Apollo. He's the only guy in the chorus, but he didn't say much of anything until he kind of defended me, I guess. At least he disagreed with the "you need to die" verdict. I guess I own one. If I actually owed anyone for giving me an extra week before they killed me, not sure about that. Athena introduced Apollo as the god of prophecy, but I'm not sure exactly what that means. Do prophets wear long robes and speak in big booming voices? This one looks less like a god and more like a surfer who crashed on the beach after a party and sells and found all of his clothes.
Oh my god.
Accurate. Could he have killed Calliope? I can't take anything for granted when it comes to these people. Athena is supposed to be the goddess of wisdom, but how does she... Oh god, there's a lot here. Okay. But how does that work? Is it a power of hers? Does she just know things? She's supposed to be really powerful, but how exactly? Well, she just seems like my mom, or anyone's mom. Maybe that's what is to the idols. The mom who looks after them and keeps them going. She was all smiles and was even super sweet when she told me I had to die. Like it would be no big deal. That makes her a scary mom. Like the kind that demands to speak with the manager when things don't go her way.
Karen.
Athena's a Karen. Got it. Because things always go her way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's the cool mom. Or maybe she'll keep smiling when she smothers me with a pillow. Because she's thousands of years old and basically nothing in comparison. Maybe she killed Calliope, and that makes me an annoyance because that means her murderer didn't quite take. But then, why give me the chance to prove myself? If she really wanted me dead, couldn't she have said, nope, no vote, let's nip this in the bud? Athena really seems like the type who would do that, right? Idols are confusing. And Persephone, smash.
Yep.
Yup. What did Athena say about Persephone? She's a queen of the underworld? Had to look it up, but that's basically the old island version of hell. Does that mean it's a real place? Like you die and go to the underworld? Or maybe that only happens to idols. Mind you, Athena didn't exactly say Persephone was the queen of the underworld, did she? She said once the queen of the underworld. So she isn't any longer. And she also is the only idol that Athena didn't say was the god of something or other. I'm willing to bet there's a whole story about that. Whatever it is, it's pretty clear this Persephone hates me. And not just because she thinks I'm a murderer. Because they all think that? It feels personal. Those sharp eyes of hers wanted to gut me and hang me on a clothesline. So I better watch my back. Okay, let's go to the apartment. Go! Inherited the legacy of the last muse. End of the road. Great!
Grace?
The fridge has the word fridge on it.
Yeah.
Grace?
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. Wait, did something happen to you?
A little.
I don't want to make up a story.
Flat out say, I became a god.
It's tempting. I'm gonna ask you didn't find a body.
When you got home, there wasn't a body here? No blood or anything?
A body? What do you mean, like a dead body?
Yeah. A woman named Calliope. She showed up and she was...
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
I think that's our boy.
Just casual satyr.
Yeah, it was not a hookup.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Allowed to say? Like you're a secret spy? Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I have something to confess.
So, a lot's happened since I saw you last, Freddy. Like, a lot.
You don't say.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns. Because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am,
Oh my god, I love him.
I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that. if you
Oh,
must
that's
call
Carrie
me
Payton.
anything.
Oh, of course,
of the
course, it's
Greek
Carrie
gods,
Payton.
Pan,
That
right?
silky smooth
What are you,
voice.
some kind
God
of cosplay?
damn. Oh, I was
I
like,
was gonna say, if you're gonna go on a rant, fucking pause the game.
oh god, I was gonna say, because this man, he's like, I can feel him in my soul, like his voice is touching everything, and I'm okay with it.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
Player.
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
The intelligence options really appeal to me. I want to say, what do you get out of it? Because that's a really good point, but...
You can't, you're not smart.
Yeah. Can we talk in front of Freddy? Yeah, I want Freddy as a witness, goddamn.
So we can just talk about this in front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat.
Let's talk. Love that I'm telling Freddy. I really, really wanted to tell Freddy, so
Yeah,
I'm really glad that I'm
that's nice.
specifically telling Freddy. And I love that it took 3 hours to cover everything.
That's it? Huh?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yes. Do you believe in this, Grace?
He has horns.
Yeah, I had proof.
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
That's why I know her. She's girlfriend, Supergirl. That's why I know her. My voice just clued into me because I saw her face and I was like, I know this actress from something. She's in Supergirl. I'm pretty sure. I have to double check. Maybe I'm crazy.
Maybe you're crazy.
Oh, she's in the L Word. Cool. Oh, she's an Arrow. Right universe, wrong show. I understand. I knew she was in a romantic relationship with one of the main characters. I just can't remember which one. Looks like she's been done. She's done a lot of good voice work since then. Interesting. I did not know she was a voice actress as well. Well, hot shit. She's in the new Borderlands movie. I'm excited. Sorry, I'm very excited for that movie. Okay. I'm gonna say the romantic option because she is the absolute best.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
Now I get to say what's in it for you. I see.
So
I
you're
see.
here purely for my sake then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
I love her so
The old
much.
Tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
How do I know you're not the killer?
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
I really like him. I don't trust him,
Yeah, I
but
like
I
him a lot.
fucking love him. And I swear to God, I swear to idols, sorry. This game is going to inspire so many D&D characters, and I can already feel it.
Yup.
I'm obsessed.
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
There it is.
I have not, however, asked for anything. As of yet.
Oh.
Okay, tell me your advice. Let's go,
Okay,
King.
I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
Powers?
My powers.
What powers?
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
The chorus started
When I
singing.
was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that
Oh
was
my
me?
god.
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Pause real quick.
Yeah, I guess.
I fucking love that because like I have never been one to super get into a lot of musicals, but I love when a musical has an explanation for why it's a musical. I love it. I love it so much. It's not just because we wanted there to be music. It's like, no, her powers are triggering this and people around will just break into song because of her powers related to music. That's so good.
Yeah. Like, already the writing of this is fantastic. They also just announced the DLC. So I figured this would be the good time to play this. So I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
powerful.
Whoa.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Okay. I have 3 options, and all 3 are tied to what I chose before. There's the I'm so confused, which is me doubling down on the charisma and being genuine. There's the anger one, the punk rock, and then there's the try to roll with it, which is a smart one. And it's interesting that I have all 3 options.
Show me again.
So there's 3 options, and they're clearly tied to my
they're all
choices.
colored.
going to go with I'm so confused. I want to be genuine. I think being genuine and charismatic is the right way to go here.
I kind of am tempted to Google if this impacts the build of your character. Like, are you going to be able to start using some smart options? Like, is it just like, oh, I picked charisma, so I have to do charisma? Or is it if you, like, can you split your stats instead of, like, going all in on one?
Giving your first trait for Grace during the game's first song. Throughout the game, you'll speak to several characters, and there are some responses limited to certain natures, running only with them. Kick-ass Grace doesn't say something imposing or make it clear she's not being messed with. Clever and charming Grace, and choose one of the other three options presented. Songs are not limited the same way, though. If you've chosen Charming Grace to start the game, you're not locked into choosing green answers in songs. That's up to you. There are achievements and trophies for finishing a full run of the game with specific nature, meaning you'll need to play multiple times to receive all three. Each song offers something different, like a chance to make different choices or side with different characters than before. Huh.
Okay. So basically, during most of the game, you lock yourself into whatever your nature is, but the songs, it's like you're so magical and powerful that you can kind of like break those bounds and go against your nature.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm packing orders right now, and I just need you to know that 2 of them that are on my screen right now have Grace in the name.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's really funny.
By the way, the way that it describes is charming, focused on showing understanding towards the plights of other characters with an emphasis on Grace finding peace and forgiveness for herself and others, which is cool. Kick-ass answers show less fear and more directness when in the dialogue, and will occasionally lead Grace to actual fights, verbal or physical, with lasting consequences. Whereas clever answers unravel some of the mysteries of Trigger Gods without assistance, with Grace occasionally be able to intuit what's happening through her context alone. Interesting. Okay. So nothing necessarily, like, I think we chose a good option for the first playthrough because we get to kind of, like, empathize and be kind, and then we can be smart the second time through, and then we can be more aggressive the third time through and get into fights, which I'm okay with.
Like, the last run is, like, the fucking full chaos run.
Mm-hmm. I think knowing that in songs I get to do differently. Let me actually take a quick look at the achievements, and that might give me a better idea of how I may want to play this. Achievements, yeah. So, So there's multiple romance options. There's one for Freddy. There's one for Apollo, and that's just on the thing alone. You can melt Persephone's icy heart. I don't know what that means. Ooh, that seems like a romance option. I can romance Persephone. Listen to every song. Hey, Geronis. Music is now your providence. Huh. You can fall in love with Pan.
Oh.
I definitely think I have two thoughts. One, in this first one, we're playing Sweet Bean Grace, who doesn't understand shit, who's stumbling right through this. That's very valid. And I think my first run through, my first instinct is try to romance Freddy. I trust her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go lean to the green. I'm gonna lean to the green this time around.
Freddy, he's got me
Lean green.
shaking. I don't know what I'm meant to do. Something in me's awakened, but this goat guy thinks I'm some great ingenue. I'm doing it now, huh? I
I'm doing it now,
Follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I won't say you need saving. You're not drowning, you're waving. And you two, are you dating? It's so tempting.
Grace, we gotta be careful. Has he slipped something into our drinks?
Spouting crap about powers.
He could be dangerous, what do you think? Sing it, Freddy, I hear you. We've only just met, now he's my new best friend. Now I'll owe him a favor. And what will he want in the end?
You're lucky. I got to you. There's people out there who will come for you. I've heard that you're making so much ado. You're lost and I'm trying to help.
I kind of want to go because I can just say fuck you, Pan. This is tough. This is really, really tricky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what.
Do you want to trust him or not? That's the question.
Do I want to try to do this without his help? That's spooky, though. Oh, God. I'm going to lean into We Don't Need You, Pen.
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
Whether you're mean, smart, or nice, guys.
If you don't mind, guys, we'll find our way on our own.
Fine, so what happens now?
I can do whatever I want.
Well, you can't stop time, so...
Grace, I'm frightened. It's okay. I think I got this.
I got everybody sing together! Yay! This is so cute!
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
I think now I need to say both of you need to stop this. I've been leaning on her side, but I think my instinct is that I want them to stop fighting. That feels like the right time. But Freddy and I will be fine. I want to romance Freddy, man. Shit.
I mean, this isn't a love option.
That's true. That is true. It's not.
It doesn't mean you won't be able to romance her just because you want them to stop fighting.
Yeah, I'm just scared because I want her to like me. I should have put something was close. I closed my Twitch window.
Oopsie.
Wait, what? History. Well, that's closed. Unfortunate. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get that back. I just gotta keep an eye on YouTube chat. I'm gonna go with this.
Lost girls, the world's full of lost girls who didn't know which road to take.
She knows what she's doing. I just know what's at stake. Lost girl, Grace is not a lost girl.
'Cause I found her and the news is away.
What does that mean? Freddie, only he knows.
I've had enough now. She irritates me somehow.
Don't go.
Well, maybe I should.
Are you both making me choose? Guys, this is unfair, but we're getting nowhere.
Hurry, Grace. We've no time to lose.
Now I have to choose Freddy. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my, such drama. No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse. Drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
I'm gonna go with this is perfect.
I'll make them sing a song of confession.
Exactly so.
But only if they did it, right? I draw out the truth, not make them lie or do something they wouldn't.
Oh, you will be a natural at this, I can tell. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Look, Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Oh. So that's interesting, because even though I chose Freddy, and he was getting miffed by her, even though I chose Freddy, he still helped.
He's still helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there
If you
yourself.
had that all along, why not look into it yourself?
Me? Conduct a search like some plebeian. Unheard of.
Okay.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember
Oh.
in future dealings.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there.
I know
What
he's
this
shady, but I
Calliope
wanna
was doing,
romance
who
him.
her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Then I'll need her help.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Yeah, okay. I love the fact that they put mechanics into singing in your choices in the songs based on your choices and how you want to play the character, and that drives forward. It's so well designed. This game is
very good. Very smart game design.
Very smart. Very, very smart game design. We are obsessed with this game design. Hi, if anyone from the game is actually watching this now or in the future, I love you. Thank you for making this game. Mwah. Whoa, this is pretty. Whoa! Whoa!
This is Calliope's apartment. I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
Oh, this is full. Okay. Let's start with the guitar.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
Money.
Or magic.
Yep. Probably both, honestly.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Let's look at the drums next.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
Low key, I get it.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
I love that. Instrument? Oh, it's a piano.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
I would not be surprised, let's be honest. Wait, that's an Elvis painting? Is that signed?
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
What is this?
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
And one more Warhol painting. Ooh, that's a good Warhol painting.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
At least 3. Oh, here's now my thought just went to, we assume at the beginning of this game that it was a person who was after and killed her was an actual other deity or idol. It could have just been a mortal.
Could be a person in theory, yeah.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Also, the staircase is so cool.
Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their idol on. Take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
You're Apollo.
You're Apollo, right? God of prophecy? One of the chorus.
Sometimes I am, yes.
What does that mean?
It means... It means sometimes I just feel like an old man who's lost too many friends. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
I need your help. Ooh, yeah!
I'm looking for help. To save my life, remember?
Yes, I should apologize for that. Our ways must seem strange to you.
You don't need to apologize. You're the only one who really helped me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
He seems like a sweetie.
Can you tell me about Calliope?
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, all of us, that we needed to change.
Aw.
We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today.
Oh, wow.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Aww.
Actually, let me check my journal real quickly, because we have more characters. We met Penn. Freddy, oh! Updated journal. Freddy was in the apartment when Penn arrived, so I had to tell her everything. Part of me feels bad for getting involved, but I have to admit none of it felt quite real until I did. If anyone can figure this out, she can. Greek mythology has been her thing since 7th grade. And I'm glad she was there to back me up during the song with Pan. When we put our heads together, we can handle anything. It appears Calliope was staying in an apartment, one that belongs to Persephone of all people. Is she actually too far from mine? Could it be Calliope was attacked? Am I crazy for Green to go check it out by myself? Ooh. Calliope was one of the 3 idols called the Muses. The last one's still living. Oh, wait, because we are the Muses. Yes, because in Hercules, we have the 5 Muses, but there's actually only 3. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Once there is constant
Well,
companions.
and now there was only one.
Yeah. The last few years, they grew apart. Calliope is angry at how the idols have lost their way. I apparently argue with everyone a lot. Which isn't like Calliope I met at all. If it's true, it means that she wasn't the most popular idol. There may be more suspects than I imagined. Nothing update there. Nothing update there. Apollo. Nothing update Pan. I'm back the morning after going through the ringer, having just discovered him some kind of ancient museum. Guess who shows up at my apartment uninvited? Poker in the kitchen like he's considering an investment. This idol's name is Pan. I don't know what his deal is. He's a bit too smooth. Seems like he knows a bit too much that he isn't saying. Just happened to know where to point me, which he offered for a price, of course. This one's shady, folks. I can just guess what kind of favor he's gonna want. He wants a smooch at the end, isn't he? Okay.
A smooch?
Probably.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
Aw.
Aww.
There could be a clue here.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
He really liked her. I think he
Why
loved her.
can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do. You have to know more than
Why
me
would I
about
not want your
almost
help?
everything.
Why is
My
he
help
such
will
a
only
sad
make
boy?
things worse.
How is that possible?
Why is he so...
I've been
he's just
sentenced
Boy.
He's a sad, hot surfer boy. He's really our type. Why? I hate this.
Death.
He's really,
without my
really
help,
my type.
You stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
So he won't help at all.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
I can't do this.
Can you
I
explain
can
more?
see this is hard for you, I really can. But I don't understand.
You don't know what you're asking.
Do I have to beg? For whatever reason you helped me before. My life is still on the line.
Oh, she used her eyes.
I haven't sung in centuries.
Oh.
According to Pan,
He
I
just
can't
turned it
force
down.
anyone to do anything.
Ooh.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do?
They were in love.
Here she is, only
See, I thought
in
it was
long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do?
Pause real quick.
What did
So I just let him finish this thing.
That's fine. I got the feeling that it wasn't him and Calliope, it was what's her face, Persephone. Because the journal entry from Persephone was that
this was owned by
what?
The place we're in right now is owned by Persephone.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that the journal entry said that it felt personal. She wanted to like fucking murder you.
Yeah.
So that's why I got the feeling that that was the ship. Like everyone else was sad that their friend was dead, but Persephone felt like it was a personal attack against her, and she wanted to fuck you up over it.
Well, let's be honest, it's a Greek pantheon. It could very well be both.
It could very well be that neither of them were officially dating, and maybe she was hooking up with both of them.
Yep.
Calliope, what was she to you?
I guess we'll find out.
Thousands of years we walked side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But she never came.
Years, thousands of years, and now you're left behind. Your mind still hears her say, break from the same, never the same. Listen to her, break from the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
I think being sympathetic with him is stronger here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Ha! I knew you'd come around. Was that a yes? You'll help? I don't think I'm not pushing too hard is the right response. I'm gonna say, was that a yes? You'll help? I think I'll go that route.
So it's yes, you'll do this.
Yes, it's time to move.
She'd approve.
She is gone. It's time for change. Never the same. That hidden voice, it will always play. On a loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
This is so beautiful.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm
Yay!
uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Can you explain why?
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Interesting. How does that work?
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole...
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And the act of trying to avoid them is what
All
will
holes?
make you fall. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Can you help another one?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
More people! More people
More
that might
characters!
have, and more people that might be the killer. Yay!
More suspects. Oh.
This is where me.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or 2.
Oh,
you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Someone who can see the future? Like the Oracle of Dude, playing the smart one is going to be so good next time. Oh.
Yeah.
A fortune teller?
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers.
Okay.
This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
A computer nerd?
What?
I brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm
Love
not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
She's also something. She's something. She's in a couple things actually. Yeah, she's done a lot of stuff actually. She's in Overwatch. I don't know what because she's just additional voices, but she's in Overwatch. Bumblebee. That's who it is. Also in Psychonauts, apparently. And a bunch of Scooby-Doo stuff. But I'm pretty sure she's just old Bumblebee. God, even the background music is gorgeous. Oh, she's in Voltron. Oh, she wasn't the original voice for Bumblebee. She was the later voice of Bumblebee. Interesting. Okay. She feels like something else I'm not piecing together just yet. But she's got a good voice, just innately. Lovely to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Huh. Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least that one had a casserole. Do you have a casserole?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look,
I love them.
I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist.
Don't get your abs in a twist.
Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me.
Paul.
What's on your mind, sis?
Yo. You keep
You
calling
keep
him
saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
I love them.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
You live here.
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creepiverse, but nah. Paul's aight.
Paul's aight.
The highest of
I
praise.
love.
Be more.
I love that she went Paul's aight and he went the highest of praise.
The highest of
Dude,
praise.
This is the perfect dad vibe with adoptive daughter. Like, I love it. I love it.
Alright.
I just love the range of characters that this has already.
Oh yeah.
Like, people are speaking in different ways, and it's just like very fun.
Yeah, there's so much. Again, the writing is fantastic.
Yeah,
If you did some
I'm feeling
laundry-
inspired.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wonk.
Yep.
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sax stuffed with sand?
I am standing right here.
I'm standing
Don't get me wrong.
Oh my god.
It grows on you after a while.
Yeah, okay.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Ooh, I could say this is fun. A romance? Ooh woo. This is fun.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Well, it's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
So you're good with
So
computers.
you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Well, okay, well, I need information.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
We figured that out earlier. Is that a surprise?
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Yeah, okay. Will there be trouble?
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Mm-hmm.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Aw.
Yeah, sure,
Aw.
will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
I'm in danger. I'm gonna get murdered by Persephone. I'm so ready for it.
Yep.
Okay, let's go to the
Time
journal
get murdered.
quickly.
To the underworld.
Yeah, Freddy updates, Calliope. Yeah, this is Calliope's apartment. It was gorgeous, filled with every musical instrument you could imagine. A memorabilia dating back, I don't know, 100 years or more. She had everything she could ever possibly want or need at the fingertips. Is that what it means to be a muse? Nothing more. Went to Calliope's apartment, and who should I find there? Apollo, sitting there in the dark in a room that had obviously been turned inside out by someone searching for something. He says he didn't do it and that he was there mourning Calliope. They were close for a long time, it seems, but a rift began between them a couple of years ago that never quite healed. It was the kind of rift that might lead to her murder. For one, he keeps saying that helping me would do more harm than good. What does that mean? According to him, his prophecies lock you into the fate as soon as you hear them, which could be good or bad, I guess. Apparently, they're not always 100% clear, so maybe he's right. Maybe it's better not to know. Thankfully, Apollo did have another way to help me, namely through a teenage computer whiz who lives in his dump of a home, the Oracle, or just Oracle, as she insists that that's just her handle. She found out that Calliope's apartment was owned by Persephone, so we're off to her nightclub to ask her why. Yep, Persephone owned the apartment of Calliope, so they knew each other? Were they close? They were close? I guess she lives on my list of idols to talk to, though I have a feeling she's not going to be very happy to see me. At this point, I don't want any of them to have killed her. I'm so scared. I want them all to be nice.
Yeah.
I love them all. I want them all to be romance. I want to romance everyone. I'm very Greek right now. Let's go.
Kiss everyone.
Yep, that's the plan. The plan is to kiss everyone. So this is a nightclub.
Welcome to the underworld.
Oh,
Wow.
I get it.
How have I never heard of this place?
Oh, there's Pan.
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every
There's a
night.
new
Don't ask
boy.
me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't
That's
look human.
Hermes. Not your kind of place.
Do you come here often?
Oh, no. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Okay.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently.
You're very hurt by that.
If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
No! I'll be
I'll figure
persuasive.
something out. I can be persuasive when I want to be.
I'm aware. I'm just not sure even you could sweet talk Persephone.
I'm so
Is that a challenge?
That's the truth. If Persephone really was friends with Calliope, talking to you might be the last thing she wants. You need to be
Kiss everyone
prepared
very
to use
Greek
your
can be.
powers.
You're not wrong, Duros. That's the point. We want to kiss everyone. We want to kiss our roommate girlfriend. We want to kiss Persephone. We want to kiss Apollo. We want to potentially, maybe, I don't know. Pan's kind of sus, but we could. I'll kiss Pan if I get the opportunity to.
Be Greek. Kiss everybody.
Yep.
As you did with me.
Wait, that. What's your sexual identity? What do you sexually identify as? Greek. I want to kiss everyone. Happy Pride.
I sexually identify as a Greek god.
I sexually identify as an idol. I just want to kiss everyone.
Come find me in the
Why'd
car
you
if
get
need
southern?
anything.
I don't know.
Otherwise,
I can't do Greek.
be careful, Grace.
Oh. So I can talk to Hermes, Eros up top, and Apollo down below. So Hermes is here. There's Pan. There's Eros. Maybe do we? I think I want to start with Eros. Talk to the new boy. Maybe.
Do it.
You know what? No, I'm gonna go back to Erikishi. I'm gonna trust my gut and go with Hermes. My gut's saying Hermes is the first one I want to talk to. She's like right here.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
So what's
You're
your
not
story?
much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena
Fair.
says, one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Not at all.
Not really.
It's very tempting to say, but I'm gonna go with, isn't Athena in charge?
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
How did you know Calliope
When
died?
Calliope died, you were right there. Within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
Did you take the body?
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idols secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
How did you
You've
become
only
an
been
idol?
an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
What? This... It's such a whiplash of, yeah, I was in his arms, I was there when he died, I miss him. Just like, whiplashing me from one end
So
of...
nonchalant about it.
Yeah, that's like concerning me. How did he die?
Can I ask how he died?
He didn't want to be here anymore.
Oh.
You mean...
Oh.
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm him now. It's all good.
This is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
I have an idea of who might have wanted to hurt her. Angry.
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
So I need to find Persephone.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that.
Yeah.
One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Understandable, understandable. Is she that
Is
bad?
Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite.
I love it.
Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forgot I asked.
Whew. Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
See you later.
I'll see you around.
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
I guess let's finish up with Apollo since he kinda dropped me off. We can go do other things afterwards.
I
really
thought
wanna
this would be
have
easier. But it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off.
Yeah.
None of your search has been more successful.
I've only talked to one person.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
I agree.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
What's Persephone's story?
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was Persephone.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
How much of that story is
So
true?
tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen.
Okay.
The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Oh!
Oh! Oh my god.
I mean, he deserved it.
Sounds like Hades had it coming.
I'd like to...
I love that I said it with my full chest, and that clicked the response, and then her response was, sounds like you had it coming. And I fucking love it. This game. Oh, this game is so good. Okay.
Say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen.
I don't like that.
She has never forgiven us, and honestly, I can't blame her.
She's bitter enough to name her club after it.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. Okay, Katie, we need to make a choice. Are we dating Persephone or are we dating our girlfriend back at the house? 'Cause
I feel like aggressive you should date Persephone.
yes, sweetheart me should date girl, our roommate.
Yeah. Well, unless sweetheart you melts Persephone's heart.
Ooh. Okay. Well,
I don't know. I feel like I almost want to look up a romance guide, but I also don't want to spoil.
I did peek at a small romance guide that had no spoilers in it. It just basically said, if you want to show care and have a potential romance option available to you, you have to choose the hard options, yes, but also side with them when it matters, like we did with our girl.
Yeah.
And besides that, I don't know much else. There might be other little things, and maybe this first one we just botch it and don't romance anyone because we tried to romance everyone. But
no, we have to romance someone. I will not go through a first run without romance.
I'm gonna try, but I could fuck it up for all I know.
Well, let's not make any hasty decisions until we meet and actually get to have a conversation with Persephone.
Yep, I agree.
But melting
If I
her
were her, I'd
heart
be mad at you all too.
is kind of
Then
nice.
you understand why things are difficult between us.
I tried to pause there, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Persephone murdered.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know,
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Yeah.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
Aww.
What did Persephone do next?
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed.
I think she would
It
too.
isn't. So instead, she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh! Love that.
Oh.
What?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
A crime boss. A crime boss?
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time.
And we know why.
I've told you why. But it's more...
Sorry. The fact that the fact that the game processed that we already know why and then corrected itself. Holy shit, the specificity. That's amazing. That's so good. That's
Yeah.
Than that. She does not let go of a grudge.
Understandable.
1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
This isn't your
You
place.
don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
Aww.
Okay.
Picking who to romance is hard.
I don't think I want to romance Apollo this first run through.
I just don't know which personality type would be best to romance him.
I think this one might be the best one to romance him, actually.
Yeah.
But I think it's also
So wait,
the
how
best-
many romance options are there? There's
we're gonna-
this guy, Persephone, there's the Pan, and there's your friend. Is that it? Are there 4?
I'm just gonna confirm, just looking up who the romance options are. So Persephone, Pan, Apollo, and Freddy. There's 4.
So you have to play 4 times, so I guess you're doing the charismatic one twice.
Probably. Because we'll take Freddy, and then we'll do... Apollo's clearly the smart option. And I think Persephone is clearly the anger option.
No, Pan is the smart option.
Sorry, yes. Apollo is the... I was reading Apollo as I meant to say Pan. My
Yeah.
brain was saying Pan. Pan
so maybe
is the smart
angry goes with Persephone.
Mm-hmm. So there is no way to romance everyone in one playthrough. You're always have to choose.
Well, I assumed.
Yeah, but like there's always gonna be an option where you have to choose one over the other.
Yeah.
You know what? My gut still says go with Freddy. If we can try for Persephone, maybe, but I think my instinct's saying we still do Freddy in our first playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
At least in my gut, that's where I'm leaning. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry. Then I'm not gonna. You know what? Fuck it. Let's be flirty. Let's be flirty, and then when we have to make choices, it'll decide for us, I think. And I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. I don't think this is the.
I didn't mean to remind you.
The spot for that.
It's all right. I'm okay.
I should keep looking.
I'll get going. I still need to find Persephone.
I'll keep trying as well.
Okay, so I can still talk to Apollo. Let's go talk to Pan now. Evil laugh ensues. Yeah, basically. I'm obsessed. Let's go talk to Pan. Flirting with the bartender, clearly.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Little detail. I love that he has goat eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see that.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
You knew
Did
I'd
you
find him?
know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Yeah.
Flatterer.
Evil laugh ensues again.
I love him.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you... Do you know Persephone well?
I assume he does.
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
And how can I trust
the things you say, the things you don't say? You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
I heard pantyless.
Why, Grace?
I
Are you
mean...
assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Hoping maybe? Woo!
Oh!
Woo! So another thought I had was, I wonder if this could be two types of games. It could be the one type of game where the way you get to the end will always be different, but the endings could branch depending on your choices. However, the villain will always be the same. Or there's the other option where the villain might even change depending how you play the game.
Ooh, interesting.
Because there was a game I had when I was a kid. It was a Freddy Fish game where you had to like solve a murder. And I remember the murder always changed at the end of the game. When you were like chasing after them through this like maze or whatever, there was like, they'd always drop a piece that was like very implicative of themselves. And you had to pull it out at the end, like, haha, I know it was you. And then all like, I didn't kill the queen, you killed the queen. And then it's always this big back and forth. But it was a very interesting game. Obvious because it was a kid's game, but it was interesting in that how they formulated that. So I'm wondering if this is similar. That being said, I forget what he said. I'm just gonna say hoping maybe.
Hoping maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Yeah, okay.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
What if I asked
What if I asked you really nicely and batted my eyelashes, like so?
Oh no. Not my way to weakness.
I could also flatter you, tell you how shiny your horns are.
All right. Never let it be said that flattery gets one nowhere.
I love this so much.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll take you to Persephone.
Oof.
I really appreciate it.
I
Do
love
keep
it.
that in mind after you've spoken to her.
Okay. Let's go talk to Apollo again, see if there's any updates. I don't think there will be, but we can try.
No luck yet, I'm afraid. And why is the music here so loud?
I love that he says different things.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
Okay. Now let's talk to Eros before we move on, because this is a new boy. I want to talk to him. Ooh, he's looking kind of...
Oh my, strappy man.
Let me just fix my hair for a second.
Hey, you're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Dude, everyone in this game is so hot.
It. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
God of sex. Oh, right.
Oh, man. Oh, his voice actor's in House of Dragon, which is hilarious. Oh, he's also in Legend of Vox Machina. It's a bunch of things. Assassin's Creed. Wow. Huh. Cool. I like it. Okay. There's a god of sex.
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
How do you know Aphrodite?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. You hear a lot
Mommy,
of
sorry?
idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
So Aphrodite is your
So Aphrodite
mother.
is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Oh. What are you doing here then?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
I did
sex at a club.
How did I not put that together? I played the horny bar on the internet and I didn't put that together. God of sex at a club.
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
Oh.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
You enjoy that?
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
Oh, that's such a good line. Oh, that's such a good line. This game.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Can you talk to me?
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Aww.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
I like it. Let's go back to Dr. Apollo. See if I get any other additional dialogue choices.
Are we not going to see Persephone? I thought you found a way to her.
Time to go to
I should
Persephone.
get going. Persephone awaits.
Right behind you.
Okay. I'm so scared.
Time to get ripped a new one.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
No. I just want to talk.
I have questions.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you.
This is Mary
Do
Elizabeth
you
McGuinn,
really
and I can hear it, and I
expect
love
us
it.
to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
I really wanted to be like, we sang together, that's it. Also saying I've had enough here would have been so fucking cool. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I hear it. When we do the angry run or the punk rocker run, we're gonna romance Persephone probably then. This is like very free.
Instead of melting her heart, it's the notion of like, I'm the only one who can stand up to her.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Calliope lived at your apartment. I'm gonna try to stand up for myself a little bit here. I think she'd respect that more than me crying to Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
She just walked away. Oh?
Song chime?
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse.
I
You want
love her.
answers? Fight for them.
I love this. Let's go!
Lost little girl.
No, I'm not.
Shouldn't have come here.
I know exactly where I am now, bitch.
Sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Gotta play a little angry here. Gotta show her I'm not a pushover.
Testing 1, 2, testing 3. Is this thing on? Are you testing me with your coterie, ogling expectantly? Heads up, wrecking me won't come for free.
Oh!
Be easy, Persephone. When
Oh
I
my
use
God.
the moves I bring blessedly. Shadows don't scare me. See, I'll survive it. Maybe you want to do this in private.
You're lost, little girl. You're wasting our time now.
Mmm.
The gall of a squeaking mouse in a lion's den.
I love this.
Give up, little girl. The bus home is leaving. Seen it so many times, we all know how this ends. We all know how it ends.
Okay, whoa, so we both had to go. We've done our bitching, that's out of our system. Let's try coexisting. I'm learning to listen. I'm not here to step on any toes. Why you keeping your guard up?
Stop, little girl. You're ripping off Pan now.
That.
You're tropey and immature. You're no kinds. How stock, little girl, is so secondhand now. Just weak bits and pieces, no angle, no thesis, no point of view, nothing that's new, nothing of you. We all know how it ends.
lost and then you slam the door. Raises the question, who else you'd ignore?
Get lost,
Stay in
little
the dark and
girl.
fight your endless war.
Finished with you
Certain
now.
you can't be surprised anymore.
You've sung us your little
You know,
song.
there's someone else that I speak for.
But we've heard it.
Do you hear that? Calliope.
This is so.
She had something to say. Would you turn her away?
Please don't do this.
You're lost, Persephone. You've buried yourself on stage in the blinding lights. You're hiding here. You ate a bad seed. That's not on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
We change shape. In time, you'll see we all rot away into who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me. I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till the
Ooh, let Persephone
just
win.
want Calliope back.
Ooh.
That's such a good option. Oh, I love that.
You overcame so much on your own. You should be praised. I'm done throwing stones. Please believe me. Do you see me bowing down to you, my queen? Underworld, I hereby concede. You wanted blood, well, there's no more to bleed. Your queen's above that. Now I get that. But can you help, Persephone? Help a lost little girl.
She softened.
Ooh, let's go.
Well,
Blech.
you won.
Karen.
So it appears. If what you told the chorus is true, why do you think Calliope came to you that night?
She thought I could help.
Maybe she thought I could help her. She must have been nearby when whatever happened.
I see. All right, Grace. Come with me. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
Gave it?
You gave her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo. Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke.
Oh.
After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down.
She
I
was
had
the one
to
who did
know
it.
the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
You still think I did it?
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
You're clever. You let me win our showdown, and that's a solid move. Calliope may well have chosen you.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, It's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it.
Okay.
If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Okay. 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 She had
Did
enemies?
Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
That's what I thought too. Did you say magic?
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure.
We have our powers just as you have yours.
Love it, love it,
I
love
can
it.
grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but
I could grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
This is a joke I want to make. I'm not sure if I should make it.
Corn star!
Oh, that wasn't what I was going with, but that also works.
Oh! What the fuck are you thinking?
I'm sure a lot of men will say she can grow a good stock from them.
Oh.
Yeah. She can grow a field of corn. I understand what you're saying.
Oh my god.
true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was
My
no
girl.
use
Sorry.
here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Could Athena be
What
the
about
killer?
Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope.
But if Calliope was threatening the idols because she wanted change within them, I think Athena could do it. And she would justify it that it's for the best of the idols.
Yeah.
She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it, and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this isn't...
The one and only god I killed deserved it.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry I brought it up. Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but... the die has been cast.
Okay,
She
we're
won't
doing
go
this.
back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
This one helped Calliope.
Please, both of you. None of this will help Calliope.
Yep.
I know you both miss her. I know you cared about her, but she's not completely gone. A piece of her is in me. She came to me for help, and I don't want to die any more than she did.
Woo! Song time. Sorry. My little piece of it.
I'm listening now. Tell us what and you would do to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this. Please remember what we are here to do.
We must avenge a muse.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun. Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not your anger. These old wounds, they confine you. You're more than your pain.
She abandoned us.
Follow him or stay.
Oh no, you have to pick! Ruh-roh. What are you gonna do?
See, my instincts to stay with Persephone.
Really interesting.
Because I want to know more about Persephone, but I think up to this point, it makes more sense for us to follow Apollo in this story.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I don't know what is the right one.
Because Persephone,
we don't fully know what tie either of them had to Calliope. Right?
They both obviously cared about her. We know that Apollo abandoned one of the other muses, if not both. I wish I had like a log to reread what I just heard, because my brain feel like it's not even processing everything I heard correctly, because so much was said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There definitely should be a way to like bring up the lyrics before you make your choice.
I think I made a mistake.
Yeah?
My instinct says I should have told Persephone to calm down, and then it would have made more sense to stay with her if she's angry. But because we told Apollo to calm down because Persephone riled him up into anger to call up the god of the sun, he's sad now and leaving, and it feels like we should follow him because that's the nice thing to do.
Yeah.
But
if you had done it the opposite direction, how would the energy of the scene feel?
Yeah.
Are you able to go back?
I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what happens if I just go back in a minute. Oh, I get to hear the song.
Oh
again.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
the start of song.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
there
good.
you go.
I want to, because I also want to listen to it again.
Listening now. Tell us what and you would do to.
Because it started so sweet.
Blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
She has Calliope on her wall. I didn't realize.
she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
My instinct actually is to change this completely because I didn't really read the blue option because we've been ignoring most of the blue options at this point. But we've overlooked
I like
something.
the notion of like we've overlooked something. Like there's some other facet here that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to see.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to
A
a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
So no matter what, she was going to get him to come out and show his anger and show his power.
Yeah. But she like was the first one to be like, go home, we don't need your help here.
Yeah.
So I feel like it does make sense to be like, Persephone, stop.
Yeah.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do.
Okay. We
They still split up, but like this feels like you could go either direction here.
Yes.
Rather than it feeling like you have to follow Apollo or else it doesn't make sense.
The other route, I definitely think it was the right instinct to follow Apollo because we did the change, which I'm very happy we did. It gives me a little.
Yeah,
like,
this is better.
I feel because sometimes I still, even though I don't have the timer, my instinct says still there's a timer. You gotta click it as fast as possible because that's what the game wants. I want to do it with the music. I want to keep the song going, but I have a chance to breathe and think and read chat. If you guys have things that are like important that you're like, clearly this is like what we're feeling, then I can hear and read those still. But it's like, it's interesting because my instinct still says that maybe following Apollo is right because he's hurt by the situation. But I think Persephone is almost right in the way that she hurt him because there's that level of, she knows Apollo abandoned people in the past. Feels like there's more to what we're looking at than what's actually here. I think I almost... Because I know how Apollo feels. I know his perspective. I think I need Persephone's perspective now. I think that's where I want to go. I'm gonna trust Persephone. This choice allows you to learn more about each of them.
Now
Okay.
that Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
Was that unnecessary?
Was all that really necessary? His reaction wasn't great, but you did provoke him.
It wasn't my finest moment, but you saw how he transformed. Apollo likes to pretend he's not the man he used to be, but behind that sad facade lurks exactly the lout I remember. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
You're gonna
You
help
decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
I've already admitted that Calliope might actually have chosen you. Don't push your luck.
Oh, I didn't mean...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception, well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
This is better than fighting you. Ooh!
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better.
Helping you rather than wanting you dead, you mean?
You seem like a woman who gets what she wants.
These days, yes.
Then I'd really rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
Waiting for it because I saw the notification. Where is it? There it is. Hi, sweet tea. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it.
Raiders.
Oh. I don't know if you know anything about this game, but it's fucking fantastic. It's so good. Hi. If you don't know who I am, I'm Casper Grimshaw. I stream here 4 days a week. And next Sunday, instead of streaming this game, I'll be streaming D&D. And if you're into that stuff, because obviously you must be because you're following SVT Games, you might want to take a look at that, because that's going to be pretty fun. I'm playing an artificer who I realized that if I were to go all out and crank his AC as high as I could, I can't even hit him. I can't even hit myself. So his AC might be a little bit broken. We'll get there eventually. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, he's fun. And Katie's playing a wizard barbarian, which with Briar, I know how crazy that is. But yeah, it was my birthday this past week, and Katie going viral on Twitter, and we're doing okay.
Yeah,
I think we're doing
that's
pretty
been
much pretty
crazy.
okay. Yeah. But if you're not on my end and you don't know who CT is, please go give him a follow. He's a wonderful being. And we have thoughts/plans to do stuff in the future. I still want to do stuff in the future. I'm also know that you're a fan of Monster Hunter, and I'm assuming you've heard about Monster Hunter Wilds, and I'm assuming you're excited as even half as much as I am. And I'm freaking out. I'm so excited for Wilds. Sorry, gushing. I have a lot to be excited for right now. Also, this game is fantastic. Yes, Wilds is going to be so good. I'm tempted to stream some Monster Hunter World before Wilds come out, because it's apparently performing pretty well on Twitch right now. So I was like, maybe. Because I streamed a couple Fatalis runs, and we ended up beating Fatalis on the stream, and we didn't think we would. So I'm tempted to do another Fatalis run. Or actually, what I really want to do, before I purchase Wilds, there's one challenge I have yet to accomplish in World that I still want to do. It's probably going to take me like a good couple weeks to beat it. But I still want to beat Extreme Behemoth. Because if I can do that, I can get my final costume that I've always wanted in that game that I've never been able to get, which is the Draken layered armor. Because it was what I used when I played the default game. But then when Iceborne came out, you couldn't get any upgrades for it. So I'm really hoping I can get the layered armor, which would be so good. And specifically as well, I want to upgrade my Gabolg, because it's my favorite item I use. It's the weapon of choice. Even at the late game, it's still my weapon of choice. But that's my goal I want to try to get before we play Wilds, which I still have a few months to try to figure out that. Okay. Breathing. Excitement. Also this game. Okay. I want to give it a blah.
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
She might. Athena's no fool. She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
If you want to help fighting Behemoth that can jump and die trying, hell yeah. I have David as well, who I need help, because it's like, you need to meet the DPS checks, which is hard. But then also you need to make sure that you can do it in a way where you don't die to the meteor, which is an insta-kill. And you have to time the emote so that you don't die to it, which is terrifying and very specific. But if I can figure out how to do it, we're set. Okay. Also, yes, I'm a risk.
In this scenario, I'm the unacceptable risk?
At worst, a murderer. At best, a usurper.
I have to be a usurper? I can't just be a happy accident?
In Athena's world, there are only dangerous accidents.
Oh. Tell me
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I love her.
If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city. Start a revolution. Become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Really?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
I've always wanted to have a glass with one big ice cube in it and just drink something really... Oh, we're in Act 2. Oh, I just got
feel
a
bad that we didn't go to Apollo.
I do too, but I just got a lot of achievements. Okay. It said
Ooh, hell
that
yeah.
Inherited Legacy Last Muse, decide to stick with your bestie, not a lost girl. Yeah. So that's because I decided to stick with my bestie for the restie. Heartbreaker, no harm in checking out all your options. Oh. Oh! Because we offered romancing to multiple people, we were able to get Heartbreaker.
Ha!
Yeah, no, I know. That's the reason I started playing this game, because I saw this ridiculous stacked cast, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta. Going to speak to Apollo won't advance time. Oh, interesting. Okay. Queen without a throne, through my lot in birth Persephone. Interesting. So there's a lot of achievements. It's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. They've also added the DLC stuff for the new DLC, which is going to be interesting as well. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner, kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
Okay. I'll quickly take a glance at the journal because we've got a lot of new information. So Eros, the god of sex, just hanging around in the underworld looking like a Turkish restaurant, taking a quick break for his BDSM dungeon. That's such a good description. He was nice enough. It kind of wrapped up in his own problems. Hardly seems the killer type, but what do I know? Actually, repent the underworld. He's very coincident, so he says, hanging around the very place is his tip. Eventually led me to grant the underworld. It's this kind of place, but what are the odds? Pedigree tapped me Persephone, who either didn't know I was at the club or was avoiding me. The place is huge, and this time he didn't even ask for anything in return. I just had to bat my eyelashes at him and say, pretty please. Neither Apollo or Persephone seemed to consider Pan much of a suspect. He's not a murderer, according to them, even though his sudden involvement is really suspicious. Holy Persephone. Okay, let's go back down to Freddy.
Oh my lord.
Freddy was waiting up when I got back from the underworld. She apologized for how things went down with Pan during the song, but honestly, I get it now. Power draws the good and bad out of people, and I don't always get to choose which will be. At any rate, it's good that I have Freddy at my side during all of this. Calliope. Okay. Apparently, after years of arguing with the idols and making everyone angry, Calliope finally left Olympus. And that's when she became friends with Persephone, who gave her the apartment. However, Persephone says that she hasn't spoken in 2 years, so she doesn't know what Calliope's been doing lately either. Hermes is pretty sure. Also, Hermes is non-binary in this. I didn't pick up on that. Whoopsie. They answered one question at least, but how they showed up. At the
Oh, you didn't pick up on that? They always use they them pronouns.
I missed that.
I noticed immediately.
Yep. Apparently when an idol dies, Hermes has to be there. Whoever Hermes is at the time, I guess. They were kind of closed-mouthed about it, but they just know. Strange story, but what else is new? I believe that Hermes has been the only idol for about a year or so. They talked a lot about the old Hermes, so I guess they must have gone through something like me. They were there when the old Hermes died, and its eidolon passed on to them. How often does this happen, I wonder? And we know that it was implied that old Hermes was pretty down depressed, and didn't want to be a part of this existence, as he said, anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that's spooky. And on Aphrodite, nothing new. Apollo. Seeing Apollo and Persephone biting each other's heads off is really eye-opening. Do all the idols hold grudges against each other like this? If so, no, it's no wonder any one of them got murdered. Apollo brought me to see Persephone, but who do you think almost tanked the entire thing? That's right, he did. He got all big and angry like he was about to start hurling thunderbolts and stormed out of the underworld like an angry child. Still can't believe it. I do think that she instigated him, but he did also really react and come back swinging too, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Persephone laughed when I asked if Athena might be a suspect, because the suggestion was ridiculous. Athena's entire existence is based on protecting the idols, and apparently she'd never break her own rules. She sounds so fun. I still don't know if I agree with that. I think Athena might be the one who did it.
Mm-hmm.
It would make for a really good story. Okay. Paul gave me the lowdown on Persephone. Apparently the whole story about how she was kidnapped by Hades, Lord of the Underworld, is more or less true. He made Persephone his bride against her will, and the other idols did squat to stop it. What the stories don't mention is how she later killed Hades and took his throne, only to have that throne taken away by the other idols as punishment for the murder. Persephone's pretty pissed about it, and honestly, who wouldn't be? When I finally met Persephone at her nightclub, she almost immediately challenged me to a song duel, which I let her win, of course, and I think she knew it. Thus, she finally answered my questions, even if it didn't mean much. She gave Calliope the apartment, sure, but because Persephone felt sorry for her. They haven't spoken in maybe 2 years. Seems like the idols do this a lot. Things got ugly between Apollo and Persephone pretty quickly until Apollo stormed out, and I let him go. I mean, sure, 2 minutes before Persephone wanted my head on a platter, but now she was willing to help. Isn't that what he brought me here for? So she's my new ally now, I suppose. She says that if an idol is really behind Calliope's death and was able to cover up their involvement, finding them might be difficult, which, great. Okay. And all that being said, I'm going to commit to a choice here. I think I'm going to commit specifically probably to our girl here, because that's the one that we said we kind of wanted to. I'm getting the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You were worried about me? Aw.
Well, you're my best friend in the whole world, Grace. Plus, what would the band do?
Yes. The band. Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are. Now tell me everything that happened.
I love it.
Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
Yeah, no kidding.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
I kind of get it. She does have very good reasons to be a little volatile. I think I'm going to say she has her reasons. Because this is saying that she isn't because I don't want to say she's not so bad. She is volatile, but she has her reasons.
She has her reasons. I just hope I don't end up on her bad side again.
Yeah.
You'll figure your way out of it. You're still you.
I am still me. That's true.
So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card. Says, come by Olympus. I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
I just spoke to him.
I just spoke to him at the Underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone?
Yes.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddie.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Cute. Oh, we have options.
We should go talk to Apollo.
Yeah, I think I want to check in with Apollo again. I think that's a good idea.
I want to make sure he's okay. Because, I don't want it to be like, oh, yeah, he flew off the handle and he sucks. It's like, when you're instigating stuff and treating him badly, he's going to react.
Oh, yeah.
Grace.
Yeah, told you she'd be back.
What are you doing here? When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... Well, I didn't expect to see you again.
I wanted to check on you.
Yeah.
I thought I'd check in on you. The way you left, it was quite the scene.
Ah, yes. That. I want to apologize for my outburst. Being around my family brings out the worst in me, I'm afraid. It's why I avoid them whenever possible, and why I should have resisted getting dragged into all this.
Calliope still needs you.
Apollo, everything you sang about still applies, even if you got angry.
I know.
We all make mistakes. You pick yourself up, and you try again for Calliope's sake.
I'll think about it, Grace. I promise. For now, you're in far better hands.
He's
I'll hold
so
you to that.
sad.
Don't think I won't.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't have any self-confidence, and it makes me sad.
I patched things up, but I don't know how well it went. He's helping me for Calliope's sake, right? Why stop now? Just because he got upset about Persephone. I wonder if I'll see him again. Okay. I guess let's do Pan next, then finish up with Persephone, because I'm assuming that's what the plot is. Sure. Let's do that. Whoa. That's a tower. That checks
I'd
out.
say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
Uh-oh.
I just... What is this place?
That is wild.
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or...
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect.
Interesting.
It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
So Hecate is the only one who could potentially glamour someone if they were to say, you know, kill Calliope. That's the implication I'm getting.
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know. 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
We've lost
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers-on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
Gotta say, by the way, lore of this world. Mwah. Fantastic.
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the weak.
Right.
Right, okay.
Good point. You asked me to meet you here?
Yes,
I did. Though I feared you might decline, considering your rather callous rejection earlier. Regardless, my pride is intact, as is the favor you owe me, which I now wish to collect.
I'm not breaking rules.
Fine. But just so you know, I'm not doing anything that's against the rules. I already have one trial coming.
Grace, baby, Boobala. Have I ever led you astray?
I love this man.
I love him. I love him so
He's
much.
so good.
A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires.
I'm not fucking your friend for you.
I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're
New
even.
character.
If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
Wait, now I need to know. Oh no! Oh no! The voice actor I said before is gonna be Hecate. I'm gonna die.
Oh no!
It's Allegra Clark, who is Kirijo.
What is this
More like
reliquary?
Hecate.
Yeah.
Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
Oh.
Unsavory like you?
Unsavory like most. Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself.
Of course not, because Athena
A rather
is
dull
so
waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
But you'd like to be. What kind of
This
favor is this?
person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
I see
A
what
matter
you're
of
picking
the
up there, you're
heart.
putting down.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the
matchmaker.
effort as worth the favor.
Love can't wait.
Love
So
can't
that's
wait.
it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
I love him.
It's just
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I
Also-
may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you.
I love like the little detail of like his tie being crooked all the time, because he seems very well kept, very well put together, but his tie is always crooked.
Yeah.
If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly, and with open arms.
Oh. Okay, I get it.
Okay. I didn't mean to insinuate anything. I just have no idea what you're getting me into.
Nothing more than you can handle, Grace. And you can handle a lot more than you know.
I'm not sure that's true.
There you go, making my point for me.
If these
Giving
relics
big
are off limits,
Alistair vibes.
does that
Yes.
mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
Okay.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are.
An adventure. That's
It's
my
possible.
job.
But ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
Got it.
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely
What?
fellow, quite harmless.
Is he a vampire?
Are we gonna go matchmake Asterion and whatever tab you creepers in the internet have devised? Is that what we're doing? He has to choose which tab is the real person he's dating.
I'll send
Technically,
a
it's spelled
package to your
slightly different.
Yeah.
But
I'm running the
still
joke.
in my mind. He's
In the
still
ground.
the vampire.
Yep, running a joke into the ground. That's what I do best.
missile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
How much longer do you plan on going?
I think a little bit, actually. I want to get a little bit
Because
further.
I have to pee, if you don't mind talking to chat real quick, but I don't want to miss anything.
You don't want to miss anything? Okay.
Okay, BRB real
okay,
quick
BRB.
while I pee. I'm
Hi,
sorry,
chat.
chat. No, I have to pee. I'm gonna run.
Are you all being responsible? Also, hi over on YouTube if you're there. I acknowledge you. Let me grab this while I'm here. No. Let me quickly see if anyone on YouTube is over there saying hi. And if you're on the Twitch, you should go follow the YouTube because you can get the VODs immediately if you've missed something. Hee. You know what I could do, actually? 3-minute quests act are all awesome. You have good songs. Okay, sweet. There's 3 main quests in this. Bruh. Okay, there's a lot. Because I feel like I'm going fast. And I feel like, in theory, I should be able to finish this game in one sitting. However, I know there's so much more to explore. You have to do all 3. This act is a long one. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Act 2 is usually like the longest section of the game. So that makes sense. My logic is just there's a lot of options. Also, apparently Apollo is like one of the most chosen people, which makes sense. He's a sad boy, and we love a good sad boy.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm back. Hello.
Hi. So this apparently is the longest act. So there is a logic and or a potential to like call it here, but I think I do want to go a little bit further. So I want to at least finish the first like setups here. So let's do that.
Okay.
Now we can I just lunge into plot next time.
Oh, back already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
Oh. Also, Jordan says, paying attention to the songs, there'll be a quiz, JK, but reprises are a thing in musicals. That's true.
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
I did. It doesn't seem like his style. Pan has always preferred scheming over direct confrontation. But the thing is, how did he know about you so quickly? What does he hope to gain by sticking his nose in?
A favor or two, I guess.
Half the idols owe him a favor or two. No, he's up to something else. Until I know what it is, I can't discount the possibility that he's involved in all this.
I actually went to see Pan at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea?
It depends. What did he want this time?
He asked me to repay the favor I owe him by helping someone at a place called the Reliquary.
A reliquary? Interesting. I wonder what his angle is.
What's so interesting about the Reliquary?
It's a magical library of sorts. Who knows why Pan's interested in it?
There could be many
My
reasons.
suggestion? Do as he asks. At the very least, Hecate might prove to be of help to you. If it's written in her bloody book.
Her book?
You'll see.
Okay.
I want to send you to a party, Grace. One Aphrodite is holding.
Oh?
She and Eros know Pan perhaps better than anyone. If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really up to.
Okay.
Why a party? Couldn't I just go wherever she lives and ask her?
You could, but if you go to this party, she'll be grateful.
Oh.
She holds it from time to time and always asked Calliope to attend, but Calliope never would. You can put two and two together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Pan is really up to.
That makes sense.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I don't get along.
You don't get along with
like
most
how
people.
you and Apollo don't get along?
Even more intensely than that.
Uh-oh.
I once said some things about her husband. They were true, but unwelcome. Suffice it to say, if I showed up at Aphrodite's party, revealing Pan's secrets would be the last thing on her mind.
One wild party with a goddess of love coming up.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
It's a funeral.
Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. Oh, I can still talk to Persephone. Interesting. I guess before I go to this
Probably
party,
like after you go to the party.
Yeah. I'm guessing. Let's go to the reliquary. Well, actually, no. Because of the information from the beginning, it makes sense to go to the party first. Try to see what Pan may be up to, and then go to the reliquary with more information. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Where are we going? What do you got for me?
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be
Yeah,
doing
you could have at
here.
least changed your clothes.
Nope.
Grace?
I only have one outfit.
You're here.
Just like Apollo.
Yeah. I'm invited, aren't I?
I'm just surprised you even knew it was happening.
Persephone said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you? Why am I not surprised?
That doesn't sound good.
I don't like the sound of that. What am I missing?
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu, recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In
good
time,
name.
the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Oh.
And that will help with the investigation.
No one told me that.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell a new idol.
New idols are usually chosen. You would know about this already, except...
Except Calliope was murdered.
Yeah.
Well, remember how old we all are. There are so many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you.
Makes sense.
Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
Will I become Calliope?
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
Oh.
When you say she's gonna pass on her eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
Huh.
In front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye. At least for a while.
Oh. Aphrodite's done this.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
Jeez, okay.
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
Calliope
Wait.
approve.
Persephone said Calliope always refused to come to these parties.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle.
Sounds like a right kind
She
of person to me.
believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
God, sorry, the fucking voice acting
Do
game
you
is so good.
support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
Hello. Instinct says I don't like this idea at all.
It's an interesting notion. I'm not sure where I fall in terms of my opinion, because it's not like she's like blacking out with drugs or alcohol. You know, she's just like, all right, this is too much for me. I will just move on to the next me. So like, I don't know, that doesn't feel as bad as it could be. But it's also, you know, clearly she's running away instead of healing. So like, that's not healthy either.
Yeah, both opinions are valid. I think I agree. Like, they're both very valid. It's very much a choice. And also, I see where the this is the threshold for that content warning the game was mentioning at the beginning of the game.
Well,
I think we've
also
entered
we
it.
had earlier the
Implication of Hermes.
Hermes one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go with my gut here on this run through, and I think because we're playing the softie who empathizes, I think we get it.
Yeah.
Even though my Persephone half wants to go fucking no.
Okay, so
yeah.
What did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What did she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all.
Great.
She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling.
Great.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Let's go talk to Eros. Let's get some intelligence from the sex god, because this can only go well.
Yeah.
Grace.
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
Oh.
Oh.
Hi?
Okay.
This is a dating sim. You can't tell me this is not a
Aphrodite
dating
will be so
sim.
happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
So I'm told.
Apollo told me. Calliope always refused to come to these things, right?
Yeah, no matter how much Aphrodite begged. Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
You can just throw your load all over me whenever you want, good sir.
Oh my god.
I feel for you.
Hey, I understand. This can't be easy.
She's the one who is suffering. I shouldn't be complaining. I just hate this. I'm there every day, going through it all with her. The nightmares, the panic attacks, the weeks when she just won't get out of bed. I'm there when she forgets the war's over, and I hold her until the screaming stops. Me. I do that.
That sounds awful.
And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
What happened?
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't usually talk about it, but I know you don't mean any harm. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one.
Uh-oh.
He found some jackbooted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy,
Oh my god.
and he told them about the idols.
Uh-oh.
Then they came for us.
Oh, God!
Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite,
Uh-oh.
her they captured.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Fuck.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
Yes.
No. Should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her.
Oh.
When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Hmm.
Then
the deal?
this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all.
Oh.
We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation.
Well, she's done everything else, apparently.
Everything we could possibly think of.
Oh,
For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Hmm. I think I'm gonna throw the...
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like, suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die. For a while.
This is brutal.
Yeah.
Instinct says you don't seem to approve here.
Yeah.
I think I agree.
You sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's doing.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any
Okay,
longer.
challenge accepted.
She must see it isn't working.
I'm gonna do it. I
She
believe.
just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
I am confident. I'll do my best.
I'll try, if you think it'll do some good.
I don't know if it will. I just find it hard to believe it could get any worse.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it.
You okay? Okay.
Do whatever you think is right, Grace. And thank you.
Okay, so now let's go back and talk to Apollo again, because that was a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Very heavy, very heavy.
I get it.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
Eros
I
wants
spoke
us
to
stop.
Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
And you all see as well, don't see.
You don't
about this.
enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
That would be Pan.
Pan.
But yes, I feel very much out of place.
Why is that exactly? Wouldn't you feel more like you belonged after 1,000 years together?
Is your assumption that all those centuries bring great wisdom?
Don't they?
We get older. We have more to forget. We hold grudges longer, but wiser. No. Not so far.
I should get back out there.
I can definitely see the Apollo like romance route being very good.
Oh, because he's just a sweetheart.
Yeah.
He's just a sweet boy.
I look like what? Okay, hold on. I need to see this because everyone says I look like X celebrity, and I promise you, I apparently look like all of them.
Wait, what
Bryson
celebrity?
DeChambeau. Professional golfer? I don't see this one.
Wait. Can you send it to me in Discord?
Yeah. I don't know if I see this one. This is a new one.
Why does he look like Dean?
A little bit. He looks like
He
a
looks
cross
like
between
Dean Winchester.
He looks like a cross between Dean Winchester and Clark Kent from the original Superman series.
This just looks like retired Dean Winchester after he's done hunting monsters. He went to go golf.
A little bit. I mean, some of the other images, I think he definitely looks a little bit more like the dude from Lucifer and
yeah.
thing. But I've had people say I look like several different celebrities. I've gotten now Bryson DeChambeau. I think some of my favorites were Benedict Cumberbatch. I got once. I got Paul Rudd once, which was fun, which is hilarious.
I don't see this one at all, though.
Yeah, that's the thing is, I've had everyone say I look like X celebrity, and then everyone else goes, "No, he clearly looks like this celebrity." I'm sitting here, I'm like, why can't I just be the celebrity that looks like me, guys? Because I'm a celebrity, right? No, okay. Have a nice day.
You're famous.
I'm not, but I can pretend I am. Okay, I guess let's wait for Aphrodite because we've done everything else. Continue. This is the plot.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
I would say the top one. You want to be nice to her to
Yeah.
get her to help you, right?
It's
You
lovely
don't want to
to
be
meet
like,
you,
you could have
Aphrodite."
invited me, bitch.
Properly this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh, what manners I have. Grace, Grace. Meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
I love that she's like, yeah, it's really Venus.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you.
We'll both be new at this, huh? Maybe we could get together and compare notes if you,
Survive my trial?
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later.
Also take a quick glance at who she is. Oh, she is a
You
face-
paused it, and right when Aphrodite has two faces.
Yep, I'm good. Don't worry. I do not recognize this voice or this actress. Interesting. Cool. And then reminding myself, Aphrodite is someone. Oh, I do recognize. I do recognize this actor. In The Last of Us. They were in an episode of Suits for me and Katie. Criminal Minds. They were in a bunch of stuff. They're in Half-Life 2. I know I recognize her. I was like, I recognize this person, but I think I saw them when they were really young. They're in a single episode of Angel from like season 4. That's why I recognize them. Yep.
Now, we must prepare for my departure.
I really need your help.
Are you
first.
sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
I say the compassion option because she seems very much that she's trying to avoid the sadness. So it's like, instead of being like, I want to talk you out of this, it's like, I'm so sorry that this is happening. Like,
Yeah.
make her acknowledge the sadness.
I think I also want to pick these options basically every time they show up because I liked what they've offered.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I'm really sorry that this happened to you, that you need to do this.
Oh.
A babe
Aw.
in our dreary world, and yet already possessed of such earnest purpose.
Weren't you opposed to this, Grace?
Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case. As for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
Did you forget?
Oh, to remember, I wish you were smart.
Well, that's also to remember and acknowledge the past, but I think...
Yeah. I think that's the best option.
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
And escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters, at least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
You can talk to Venus.
Let's talk to Venus. Get a little bit more information, then we'll go back to Apollo.
She's very
I want to
cute.
apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Second thoughts?
My instinct was second thoughts, but also like you can't be ready for this. You're never gonna be.
I mean, it also is kind of like rude to just be like, oh, I thought, okay, so there's two different ways you can read that. You're saying that it's the intention is like there's no way for anyone to ever be ready for this. I was reading it as her being like, there's no way that you're ready for this. Like, like a demeaning way, but you're saying it's more like an assurance.
Yeah. I'm assuming
I mean,
the assurance route.
But wouldn't you not want to assure her if you're trying to stop what's happening?
You're right. Second thoughts.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
It all happens
I'm
so fast.
not sure. It happened so fast, I didn't know what to think. Calliope died, and then all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something.
Okay.
I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that?
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
Your name's really Venus, huh?
Everybody asks me that. even the other idols. Maybe that's why Lady Aphrodite noticed me in the first place. She says it was fated to be. I say it's because my mama was a diehard hippie.
But this is
But
wrong.
don't you feel this is wrong? I mean, you're ending your life. It's like some kind of murder-suicide pact.
I don't think of it like that. Lady Aphrodite is not committing suicide, and I'm not being murdered.
Aren't you? Your life is ending. It's being taken over, swallowed up by Aphrodite's grief.
I'm becoming part of something bigger. Something amazing. Or maybe you're right. It'll be terrible. And I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Not surprising. Surely Persephone must have realized that.
Right, that makes sense.
How? She's never been to one of these things. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'd do now.
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
This is gonna be a difficult run. I'm sure this is one of the. This is gonna be a very hard song to end okay on. I'm gonna take the gamble because I took the gamble with every other Life is Strange game there was, and I got pretty much the good ending every time I tried for it. I'm happy with most of my Life is Strange endings, except for one. That was the first one because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But that being said, I am pretty confident that I can do this. I might need like a second to think. That's all. Just make sure I don't get hasty with it.
Well, you don't have timers, so...
Yeah.
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls to be her successors. She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person. A more worthy person.
Wouldn't it be better if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient?
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
Okay. Wish me luck, chat. Wish me luck.
I'm scared.
Send me all the good luck vibes in chat. I need it. I need it.
I'm doing it. I'm sending you the
I
luck.
need it. Here we go.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end,
it doesn't even matter.
I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided. We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We
intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong.
Oh, I don't know which option.
I think my brain, she's so stuck in the sadness. My instinct says get her angry.
Evoke a different emotion.
Yes, evoke a different emotion. Don't just be... This is the one situation where even though we're playing the sweetheart in this, we're playing the empathetic one, I don't think the devastation is what we should focus on.
Yeah.
But get her angry.
That'll just keep her in the sad.
Yeah, if we, like, think of it this way, like, if we get her angry, want her to reach out to fight for her husband, that might get her to evoke something different. I'm going to focus on betrayal. That's my instinct. I think focusing on what happens next just sticks in the story. I think this is standing out. This stands out as different as the other two.
Our so-called brother Ares sold his soul forevermore. He so loved the military, he became their dog of war.
Also, her voice is
He
fucking
denounced
amazing.
his loving family, and with mortal guns and greed, on a plate gladly delivered everything that war dogs need. He betrayed us and we let him, with their mortal souls long gone. We thought we were untouchable. We were wrong. We were wrong.
And now we focus on her survival. To get her to want to live.
I see you have the power. It's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I'm going in all in on the anger. Let's do it.
I gotta say that I'm amazed I held my tongue for so long.
Hey,
Not such a
Zatara.
fan of this whole play.
2 warnings right now. We're right in the middle of a very intense scene. For those who are joining in, the scene, as warned at the beginning of the game, involves some pretty dark themes. This particularly,
including unaliving.
This is the currently we're trying to get Lady Aphrodite to not unalive herself and then rebirth into someone else, into another version of herself. But
yeah, so trigger warning.
Yes. Also, you have to watch this VOD. This game is so good. If you're not playing it with Rachel Zatar, you have to watch the VOD. This game is so good.
This game is really beautiful.
It is insane. It's so good. I'm obsessed. Okay.
Remember who's to say that you're wrong? Now should I gotta erase a memory?
Take care,
When
Zatara.
there's no chance of changing history. This guy that sacrificed his life so you can live in his place. Wish he'd drop by, cause man, I'd die to see the look on his face. You try to hide from your reality, but then come back with regularity. And if you notice a disparity, then what's the meaning of his legacy? Who gives a damn about your suffering? Who wants to see you be yourself again? Who feels your pain in case you're wondering? You got the time, but it's the stuttering. Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
I can't play
disgrace your face, so let me give you a hand. An idol should embrace the things they don't understand. And you don't get it. My mind's a falling city, buildings crumbling down. What is more, the pity, all I hear is the sound. Bombs blanketing the ground, a screaming so profound. And you want to play around. Well, you offend. Everybody is insulted by your acrimony. Everybody wants to wallow in my testimony. Everybody. So who is ready for the ceremony? Everybody. I'll be siding with the everybody.
Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
I never thought you'd let it get this way. I've stood by watching what we've built decay. We're just pretending that the ending is near. Mother, isn't it clear? Your family's here. Everybody can see the agony you're going through. Everybody knows the goddess is
like the
inside
best
of
song.
you. Everybody keeps repeating what they're meant to do. Everybody, I've got to stop it just to prove to you. Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
So you can either force, like, kind of like force her hand, sort of, or you can hope that what you've done so far is enough to let her decide.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, that's tough. See,
Okay.
I always am inclined to say my piece and then let them decide, but
Yeah.
also that's risky.
But if we
Arrows
don't
did
let,
just come forward.
Also, if we don't let her decide, then she's gonna hate us for it.
Yeah, like I think the way that we come out of this without her hating us is to let her decide.
Yeah. My gut's saying I have to urge her. It's saying I have to urge her.
But she's gonna hate us and not help us.
I think that's almost okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's really tough.
I don't know, it's hard because like Arrows coming forward seemed to get to her, like her expressions felt like she was listening, because I don't think he's spoken up before.
No, he hasn't. This is him speaking up for the first time.
So it's like, it's tough. I don't know which option is... Like, I don't know if she's for sure gonna listen to him, or if we need to hammer it home. What does chat think? Does chat have thoughts?
Yeah, do you guys
and
have any
prayers?
thoughts about this? Because this is a situation where I need to think. You let her choose, then push the next playthrough. That's true.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That's like the best song so far.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let her decide her own fate.
Everybody who understands the hell they put me through. Everybody who'd appreciate a little less from you. Everybody who wants to do the thing they're here to do. Everybody, is anyone else here getting deja vu? Everybody, Queen, it's time.
She picked wrong. It wasn't enough to convince her. Fuck, dude. Do you want to go back?
Yeah, I want to go back. I'm not trusting. My instinct says that we had to urge her.
We let them rise.
No. This is 100%. My instinct is definitely I want to push her. I'm gonna push her. I thought that maybe the game was implying there that we did enough to maybe get her to make the choice herself, but no. 100%.
It's possible that the choices at the beginning here could impact that. Like, we could maybe convince her throughout the entire song if you pick perfectly.
That's true. Also, this song, I will gladly do it again, let's be honest.
Yeah, this song is good.
And she's such a good singer. Like, this start is so...
standing by before we fell to our knees begging. We fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene.
I'm gonna... My instinct just get angry.
We were wrong. Our so-called brother Ares sold his soul forevermore. He so loved the military.
Also, this line is so good.
He became their dog of war. He denounced his loving family, and with mortal guns and greed, on a plate gladly delivered everything that war dogs need.
God, it's such a good section.
He betrayed us and we let him, with their mortal souls long gone. We thought we were untouchable. We were wrong. We were wrong.
My instinct says... I didn't like the survival choice, actually, in this situation. My instinct says maybe focus on her feelings or the outrage. I really think I'm going to just double
Maybe
down
just
on the
go
anger.
all in on anger.
Yeah.
I can feel we have the vigor of an idol coming in. Be wary as they find you to tear your limb from them. Charge you and spit at you, parade you in a square. I thought my life was over. And a God answered my prayer. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy. Made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory. And this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
Yeah, and I still think you stopped it. Like, this was so good. Just that bass coming in.
This section of the song is so good.
I gotta say that I'm amazed I held my tongue for so long. Not such a fan of this old plan, but who's to say that you're wrong? Now shoulda got erase a memory when there's no chance of changing history. This guy that sacrificed his life so you can live in his place. Wish he'd drop by, cause man, I'd die to see the look on his face. You try to hide from your reality, but then come back with regularity. And if you notice a disparity, then what's the meaning of his legacy? Who gives a damn about your
That choice fully changes the song. I love it.
Who wants to see you be yourself again? Who feels your pain in case you're wondering? You got the time, but it's the stuttering. Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
I can't place your face, so let me give you a hand. An idol should embrace the things they don't understand. And you don't get it. My mind's a falling city, buildings crumbling down. What is more, the pity, all I hear is the sound. Bombs blanketing the ground, a screaming so profound. And you want to play around. Well, you offend. Everybody is insulted by your acrimony. Everybody wants to wallow in my testimony. Everybody. So who is ready for the ceremony? Everybody. I'll be siding with the everybody. Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
also love his sections too.
Let it get this way. I stood by watching what we've built decay. We're just pretending that the ending is near. Mother, isn't it clear? Your family's here. Everybody can see the agony you're going through. Everybody knows the goddess is inside of you. Everybody keeps repeating what they're meant to do. Everybody, I've got to stop it just to prove to you. Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
Because my instincts have anger too, and I wanted to keep it that. I think I thought I was trying to think. I overthought it too much.
Who's gonna help me overcome the war? Everybody. Who's gonna be there when I'm on the floor? Everybody. Who's gonna cry when I walk out the door? Everybody. 'Cause I'm not gonna do this anymore. Everybody wants to see you, wants to see you fall in love again.
Oh. Fuck, I'm crying. Fuck, I should have trusted my gut. Goddamn, I'm crying. Oh my god.
Well, it's hard with these games to know.
Yeah.
Because, like, you only get a small snippet. You don't know what's actually going to happen. So
Yeah.
it's like...
Fine.
Aww, cutie patootie.
Okay.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to...
Live. I have chosen to live.
Aww.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
Each song you get from that one choice has one option that saves her. This one is the most badass. Sweet. I like that. Each song you get from that one choice has one option that saves her. Cool. Okay. I think I understand what you meant, but like again, this game is very much a game that you have to play through multiple times, and I'm loving it. It's so well written.
Also, I love that when you go to the main menu, it starts a song over. Like, that helps.
Yeah. Especially when, like, I find sometimes because the song, like, gets me going, and my instinct, I think, is almost responding to it as in a musical standpoint. Where, like, I've seen and I've heard enough musicals where, like, my instinct knows where the song wants to go, but then I'm thinking, like, it's also a game, and I have to try to think of it as a game, and I find trying to cross those paths, it gets confusing sometimes, especially when you talked about it for a few minutes. It's hard. Because like the instinct is strong, and that's my instinct was like I read the third option that we chose initially. I went, that feels like the right choice, but my instinct went, no, you have to choose the middle one. And I fought with myself, and then we talked about it. I'm like, I think you're right, and I think my instinct's wrong here, but then the instinct was right.
I still kind of think that probably the way it functions is if you pick all of the right options before, then that option does work. It's just we don't know what those options are earlier on in the song.
Yes, I think it even also hinges on the options you choose when you first meet her.
Yeah, that's also possible. Like, you have to pick everything right, and then... Because we didn't try to convince her while we were talking to her. We were just like, oh, I'm sorry that you have to go through this. We were just, like, being sweet and nice. But maybe if you... like when you're having a discussion with her earlier, if you're just like, no, this is wrong, blah blah blah, and then the doubt will be in the back of her mind all night.
Because Apollo also brought it up too, where he's like, who said, I thought you were against this, and I was like, yeah, I was trying to comfort her before just by being nice.
I was just trying to be nice.
But I think you'll fight this together here is the perfect option.
Yep.
This is the only way you'll get through it, together as a family.
If there's any chance, Mother, any at all, this is it.
I know, my loves. I hope you're right.
That's so cute.
Now then, Grace. You needed my help.
What?
No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
Probably not you. Maybe
I have theories, but hey, they're just theories.
That's just
game theories. And cut.
A Greek theory.
Yep.
Oops, sorry, Zelda.
My confliction here is I think it could be Pan, like Pan might have something to be involved with it.
Well, we wanted to get information about Pan before going in, right?
Yeah,
So like
let's
maybe
do Pan.
bring him up.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe Pan.
Pan. Kill Calliope. Tish tosh, I don't believe it.
He showed up at my apartment right after I left Athena's office. He's very suspicious.
You favor him too much, Mother.
I happen to feel there are entities among us far more sinister.
Oh?
You're thinking of Medusa, aren't you?
Oh.
Medusa!
Wait,
Hold
what?
the phone. That chick who turns people into stone?
Yeah, that's the one.
She works for Athena as a watcher. She's everywhere, lurking in the shadows. If you look anywhere, Grace, start with her.
Oh.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
So Medusa. Huh.
I love that we keep getting new characters too.
I just understood. What you meant by that, Jonas? That each song you get from that one has the option to choose most favorite. That's just so. When you choose the get angry, the let her find peace, or whatever, there has an option that saves her, but the one that we chose by getting angry and getting her angry and building that up and up and up was the most badass, and I love that. Also,
like there's 3 different songs based on your first choice.
Yeah, the way the song changes there. Also, apparently, there are because we restarted the song, we actually got both achievements. Haha, whoops.
Hey, oopsie.
Yeah, we honored
That's a way to farm achievements.
Yeah, we honored Aphrodite's decision, let her find peace, and we broke the cycle of rebirth and convinced Aphrodite to let her live. And the same time, whoops.
Yay!
So, did they have anything helpful?
Maybe. What do you know about Medusa?
Medusa? That's a rather dark name to unearth. Are you thinking of seeking her out?
I just had a very horrible thought. What if the person that Pan wants us to talk to is Medusa? Because wasn't Medusa a person scorned by love?
Maybe.
That would be wild. That would be wild. Okay. I'm so ready for us to go on this goose chase and help people and all this shit happens just for it to find out that it was someone we met at the beginning. And it's going to be someone who betrayed us. And it's going to be like, oh, shit. And I can't wait for that reaction. You can cut me to that. Like, you can cut me from here to that. And it'll be great. This is foreshadowing, chat.
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with. Athena employs her as a spy master. A hound to do her bidding. A vicious hound at that.
There's a lot of Schrodinger's achievements available. Love it.
Athena's not likely to tell either of us where to find Medusa. I can't say for certain who would know. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
I have 2 responses I want to say here because I'm thinking about Calliope's memories, but I'm also thinking.
I want to say the left.
Yeah, I was thinking the left and the top though. Like Aphrodite did go through so much, but I am thinking about Calliope's
What you said earlier about Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry. If I might suggest, speak with Persephone about it when you get a chance. It might be good for you.
You think she could help? Persephone?
Persephone and I have our problems, but I can't deny she is insightful. She'll surprise you.
I might do that. Thanks.
Everybody.
How are things with Persephone? Is she helping as much as you thought?
Not really.
Yes, but I'm not sure why. I also like I like her.
Ooh.
Yes, but I'm not
I like
sure.
the
Yeah,
top
but
one.
I don't know why. She might still be trying to figure out what use I am to her.
All I mean to ask is, has she said anything
About...
No,
About you?
never mind. It's none of my business.
Hmm? Sir?
Please forget I asked.
See, that's sussy.
Give my
wussy.
regards to Persephone when you see her.
Well, the implication is, for what I've gathered so far, is that Apollo used to be different. You know, the sun god. Oh, there's the sun god I was looking for. He used to... Pause it real quick.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gathering that he used to maybe be like more of a loose cannon, more something.
Mm-hmm.
And he might be embarrassed or nervous about you finding out about his dirty little secrets from the past.
Yeah, I think I agree.
I don't think that he's suspicious. I think that he's just...
Nervous of him coming out as who he is. So to speak.
I think he regrets something about his past.
Very much so.
Maybe about the muses and how he supposedly abandoned one.
Sorry
or
that message
all
got
of them or something.
deleted, Dronis. I don't know why it did.
Oh,
they said the
is
lore goes
Nightbot
deep,
misbehaving?
deep, and I do agree. It's gonna be good.
Nightbot, what are you doing?
I know. What are you doing, Nightbot?
Everybody.
That was so good. It was so
That
good.
song is just in my soul.
Yeah. I think
Everybody.
I'm gonna call it here, and then we can come back to this tomorrow. Now that we're past the intense stuff and I've cried, we can come back tomorrow or next
Wait,
time.
we're supposed to do Pokemon tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Come back next time. I mean, like not tomorrow, but like next tomorrow is the next
tomorrow.
the next tomorrow. You know what I mean. Anyways, but thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all next time. I'm just gonna double check that if anyone I know
I
is
just
streaming.
want to play more.
I want to play more too, but I should probably stop.
Oh, you should test out the new thing. It's called, what is it? Raid / oh crap. Hold on. Twitch / raid something. What's it called?
Raid
it's a new
browser?
thing. It's a new feature. Yeah, raid browser. You can just like browse people to raid right in your stream window.
Oh, I could already do that pretty easily. Just it had like an extra window instead of it being to the whatever. Anyways, I'm not gonna raid anyone because no one I know is right in the stream right now, and there's only one other person playing the game, but I don't want spoilers. So take care. I love you all. See you all very soon. Come back tomorrow for probably more Pokemon, because we have our big team members resurrected now. So we gotta figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
Last res time, baby. Let's go. Good night. Take care, everyone.